Alright guys, let's take a quick look at 3 coins on the channel today. They're all going to be exchange tokens. First up is BNB. After this, we're going to move to Gate token, and then we're going to move to BitGet. Now, taking a look at BNB, we do have a weekly engulfing candle here, which is a bullish sign for BNB. However, I would like to see the week close above $743, and then I think we'll probably get some continuation, guys. We do have a daily resistance right here at 750. Now, a daily resistance isn't so strong, for example, as a weekly, resistance or support like here, back at $675 basically. So yeah, I think we can push through this and continue on, very easily, guys. So putting this on a daily time frame, real quick, you can see that BNB has surged up today. I'm not sure the reason, but it surged, about $30 or so, and there was no launch pool announced or anything, so we're already in the middle of a launch pool actually. And yeah, I mean, we're exactly really right in the middle of it. So I personally, I didn't hear any news. But yeah, this is starting to look really bullish, though. I can say we are now kind of about to take out this entire range where we've been kind of trading in for quite some time. What is it, like 3 weeks or so? I mean, back on December 10th, let's say. I mean, we haven't been above this since, the 9th of December. So starting to look bullish. We're at the point, you can see, where we have gotten rejected before. Maybe this could be a daily resistance here. But yeah, let's see what happens today. And if it doesn't push through that, I'll probably mark this off as a daily resistance though. Now, if I take a quick look here at Gate token, I did a video on this last night actually. And we were inside of this little flag basically. And you can see we did have a breakdown a little while ago, a couple of 4-hour candles ago. This is the 4-hour time frame as it says here. Now, it did do a fake out, and then there was a large pump, guys. So basically, the target for Gate token right now is still $18 and let's say 16 cents. But yeah, really nothing has changed. I mean, Gate, looks pretty good in my opinion. It has been, just making higher lows basically for a very long time. So if we go all the way back to like November, early November, guys, this is when I picked it up actually, somewhere in here. And yeah, I mean, it's just making constant higher lows, as you can see. There was a wick here that did go a little bit lower than, this area in December here, but basically, it's been very strong. I have to say, Gate is one of the stronger exchange tokens at the moment. Now, here's the coin you've probably all been waiting for. Basically, this is BGB, guys. And yeah, we did, get kind of a pullback today. I did say that it was, pretty much due for a pullback. A lot of the RSI and Stochastic RSI, they were pretty much overheated. And yeah, it's why I sold, the almost 60 BGB that I had, but I sold it a little bit early, guys. I sold it at $8, but I picked it all back up, and I think my average price was about $7.45 on the pickback. So, anyways, I got about 4.5, BGB more. And yeah, I mean, what's that, like $25 or so? But what I'm trying to do is grow this, 59 BGB that I had, and now I have like 63 something. So, but I do have my basic 1000 BGB, as I said before. I won't trade that until I'm satisfied, and let's see if I can grow this other BGB. Now, I'm probably not going to sell it unless we see another surge up. But at the moment, guys, I think BGB is going to take a little bit of a break. So I don't expect any other surge at the moment. And I think we need to see some more news from BitGet before this will actually surge. I do believe we're probably going to consolidate here. And keep in mind, guys, there isn't much support up here. There's only a couple of daily, here's a daily support for us, but it's a very weak support, guys. I mean, we've only been up here for a few days, so it's a very weak daily support. We do have a lot of blue 4-hour supports here, as I've marked off. And yeah, I mean, we run the risk of falling all the way back down to about $4.50, really, if we can't hold this level. But I think with this news, we probably will consolidate, maybe even go down to as low as about 693 or so, maybe have a wick down 680, even could come down even lower. But as long as we, go back up, to these supports, we'll be okay. But I think we'll probably consolidate all through here. Maybe even wick up to 844, 850, But yeah, I think that's the most ideal situation for BitGet at the moment. We do need, to really have some volume here. And that volume really needs to kind of support us a little bit. Because, yeah, I did show in my video yesterday there wasn't a lot of volume up here, and we ran the risk of falling down. And that's what happened, guys. Now, just, showing you the volume here. You can see over here on the side that this is the volume. And basically, we're at this point right here, guys. Let me expand this a little bit. So, yeah, we are getting this support with this 4-hour support, this daily support. But basically, the volume is going to decrease rapidly below $7.15. You can see this, guys. So there isn't really much volume. Let's see, until we get to basically, about $4, let's just say 15 cents or so, this area right here. But let's see, guys. I think we will consolidate. I'm not anticipating going much lower than maybe like 680, 75, maybe a wick down to 650 or so. But yeah, we just have to wait and see, guys. It's all predictions. I'm no, magician. I can't look into a crystal ball and tell you guys that this is going to $100 tomorrow or if it's going to minus $20. Now, taking a look at the tokenomics, guys, we're going to look at each of these, but here is BNB. There's basically 145 million circulating. There is 200 million max supply. Now, again, 145 million. I don't think this is 100% correct, but it's somewhere around this, guys. It's not too many anyways. It doesn't really matter if it's 140, 150, 145. It's the same, really. Now, the all-time high was 788 according to this, but I do think it was a little bit higher. Maybe let's go back and take a look real quick. Here on, the Binance exchange, it was actually almost $794. So this is a little bit off, but it's about, a 9%, discount at the moment. But anyways, let's move on to Gate token here. Now, this has 300 million total supply. There is no max supply, but there is 125 million of this circulating, and so it's it's kind of comparable to BNB, and it basically has the potential to do what BNB does. Now, will it do that this bull run? Probably not, guys. I don't think so. It's it's kind of a shady exchange a little bit, so I think until people trust Gate, the exchange itself, this is not going to do anything like BNB. However, can it go $50? Yeah, probably. Can it go to 100? Yeah, maybe this bull run is possible. Now, let's take a quick look at BitGet token here. Basically, there is 2 billion max supply. Now, there is some news as of yesterday that they did announce their first BGB token burn. They're going to reduce the supply by 40%. But that doesn't mean they're, lowering the max supply. They're just reducing the total supply. So, they can still reach 2 billion tokens, guys. Nowhere in this article did I see anything about, that they would reduce the max. It says here, this burn will reduce the overall BGB supply to 1.2 billion tokens. So basically, there's 2 billion tokens already floating around. And, yeah. So, anyways, guys, just want you to be aware of that. But BitGet has committed to burning, BGB every quarter by destroying 20% of its profits and things. So, great news, guys. I think, this is, one of the most bullish news I've heard in quite some time. And I fully, support this. I have a ton of BGB myself. And, I think BitGet as a exchange is actually a great, exchange all around, guys. Now, taking a quick look at Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is still down. It's just resting on this support here, daily support, $94,250 basically. Now, it is getting kind of a bounce off that, but, it's not above this Fibonacci where it was just yesterday. So, that is not nice to see. I would like to get above, this Fibonacci level once again and start working our way back up. Now, if we take a look at Ethereum, it's doing similar, but again, it's still between 33.13 here and basically 35.34. So nothing has changed for Ethereum basically in almost 8 days. So pretty much just, going sideways, consolidating, waiting for the next move basically, I believe. Now, if we take a quick look at the total market cap, guys, basically you can see it is starting to come up. This is the 4-hour time frame, so the last, couple of candles have been green. We're going to close this candle in about an hour, so it is nice to see that it is kind of rounding out here, and I do believe it will get above 3.8 trillion soon. Now, total market cap excluding Bitcoin, guys, doing pretty much the same thing, but it is almost at a point where it's going to get above these two little candles, and I think that's when it's going to start to really take off a little bit faster here. Now, most important chart of the day, Bitcoin dominance, guys, starting to finally come down once again. However, you can see that basically we got support at 57.55, and basically it almost got support here. I mean, it almost came down to touch. Let's just say that's a touch, guys. It's really, really too close. So let's hope that we don't get support there. We break down. Next level would be 56.9%. And yeah, we were back there when? Back in early December, middle December. So yeah, I mean, we really suffered on this run up, guys, especially if you're an altcoin holder like me. Now, taking a quick look at the altcoin season index, guys, basically, like I said, we are still above these two peaks, but we did dip down the other day to 43. My thesis was slightly wrong, although we weren't down that long, guys. But we are trying to maintain these two peaks, so that is good to see. We're closer to altcoin season now than Bitcoin season, and I think we're going to start moving up quite quickly here. Now, fear and greed, 72 today. Let me refresh this. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct, because sometimes, okay, it was 74 yesterday. That's what I thought. And anyways, we did move down slightly. I think, if we went under 70, 68 or so, it would be better, But anyways, guys, taking a look at the Pi Cycle top indicator, basically nothing happening here either, guys. We are still far away from crossing. Now, quickly taking a look at the crypto bubbles, guys. Most projects are in the green right now. There are a few red, like BGB, of course. But it had a mega move over the past few days, guys. So don't be sad. We really profited in the last 3-4 days. But anyways, most of the things are in green, like BNB, for example. GT is in the green. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.